This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kylie.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So who do you think did it?
It did what?
Who roofied you last night?
Probably you. I roofie myself because I'm an idiot. This is when it's hard to do the podcast. After we went to a wedding last night and tore it up.
Yes, you obviously did.
Like, I remember most parts about it, but some of this I don't even remember.
I didn't even know you were that drunk, and then it was like an hour and a half drive home.
Right.
And you fell asleep in the car, which is not unheard of on any random night.
That's like a normal, yeah.
Right. But then we had like 10 people with us, and you just like walked in the bedroom, took off your clothes, and went to bed.
One thing is I didn't take off my clothes. I just laid down. No, I just laid down in my clothes.
You did?
Yeah.
When did you take them off?
You must have took them off.
Oh, I thought you took them off.
No.
Oh.
I kind of remember somebody, which I'm assuming is
you. I did put your bites in your mouth.
Oh, yeah. That's weird.
Your mouth guard.
Yeah.
I did give you that. I said, put this in.
Yeah. And I didn't brush my teeth, so I put the mouth guard over my funky old teeth.
Well, that's better than a grinded teeth.
Right. But it was fun, though. We had a really good time.
We did.
Our niece, Brooke, my sister's daughter, got married, and it was in Squaw Valley or Tahoe.
Olympic Valley.
Squaw Valley, they call it.
It's Olympic Valley.
They changed the name to Tahoe Palisades, actually.
It's Olympic Valley.
All right. Well, whatever. Olympic Valley.
So if you were to Google that place, it's like the Olympic Valley Stables.
Oh, that's what they call it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was at some stables where they had a tent, so it was just on dirt.
Yeah, a lot of dirt and bark.
I think everybody's nice shoes are all dirty.
Yeah. I wasn't really expecting that. I don't know why, but I wasn't.
No, not really. I didn't really think about it. Yeah. But they had a dance floor and stuff that was brought in. Good wedding, though. It makes a good wedding. One, always an open bar, yes. And two, a good DJ. And their DJ, I didn't really notice the DJ too much, but the music was real good.
It was very good.
Yeah. And the group of people out there danced a lot and everything like that, too. So it was fun.
Yes, a lot of dancers.
Yeah. I danced a lot.
You did. Mm-hmm. I did as well. We all
danced.
Up.
Yeah. I'm glad you didn't do is get videos of me dancing, unless you did. I don't
think I did. I don't think I had my phone on me.
It's best when you don't get videos,
right? Because
then just the memory is good.
Yes, I know. I think my phone was in the table, so I don't think I got a video of you. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. That sounds good to me.
You're great.
Yeah, because those videos always come up like, look at this, when we go out to
Eric
dinner
did.
or something
Yep,
like that.
I love it.
And so,
I hope somebody got a video of you dancing.
I'm sure somebody did. It'll make America as funny as home videos.
It really would.
Yeah. Well, does my voice sound all husky and deep right now?
A little bit for you, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not quite as nasally. It's weird.
Oh, is it more romantic? Is it more romantic? Hey, baby.
Except for you're not like romantic at all. Look, you're sitting with your body language is speaking so much right now.
Why?
Your arms are crossed. You're like, are you like throw up on this microphone right now? What's happening?
I don't want to be here right now? Yeah. Normally, I'm the one that really wants to be here.
Right.
Today, I might not be.
You are like dying over there.
I'm not dying. I'm just
I even asked you. I said, what kind of weird hungover food do you want for dinner? You're like, I don't even want dinner.
I don't want dinner. I'm not even hungry.
I mean, that's okay.
That's fine. I'll be fine by tomorrow.
I said, as I told you, you'll swing by Taco Bell and you'll be good.
Yeah. I've been laying down watching the Olympics all day.
Random Olympic events also. Like you just got so into women's archery that we had to wait to see who won before we could start this.
Well, apparently South Korea has never lost the gold medal in women's archery, team archery. And so the Chinese are up against them. The funniest thing about this archery is the Korean girls, their faces are all like white makeup on, just their face.
Oh.
And so when they pull back the archery, let's call it the string, or whatever you want to call it, it rubs against their chin, so it rubs the makeup off. It was like a black mark on their chin.
Oh.
And I noticed the Chinese girl had a Band-Aid there because
it hits.
Yeah, if you're doing that all day long, it's
gonna rub it like
they're pulling
raw,
it back and it's hitting your chin. But anyway, these girls are shooting this bow and arrow, and the arrow target is 70 meters away, which is 210 yards away, in a little tiny circle, and every one of them is, inches away from the bullseye every time.
Probably not inches. It's probably like centimeters.
Well, no, they're inches because because you can get a 7, 8, 9, and then a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, And then I guess if you go into overtime, they each shoot one arrow.
Overtime?
Yeah, if they go
Or
into
like it's tied?
No, tied, and they go into like overtime,
Okay.
sudden death, or what do you want to call
But
it?
it's not like a timed thing.
No, like
Right.
yeah, like sudden death, let's call it.
Okay.
And then they tie again. Then they take the arrow the closest to the center of the center mark.
Whoa.
And the Chinese people put one, exactly in the center.
Whoa.
But they didn't get enough points, so it didn't matter. And they
Oh.
lost to the South Koreans. But who cares? People that listen to the podcast don't care about
Right. You
South
apparently
Koreans.
cared.
I obviously do, yeah. I watched canoeing too.
That's a weird one.
Yeah, that one.
I didn't even know
I
that
did
like
really enjoy watching the
canoeing
canoeing.
was a thing.
Yeah, it's obviously a thing. They had ranked
Huh.
number 1 in the world, ranked number 2 in the world.
Huh.
No Americans in either of these sports, by the way.
Interesting.
'Cause
Right.
you don't really watch that and do that in America.
Apparently we don't.
We obviously play rugby. That was on today too. And a little bit of swimming was on today too.
Yeah, a little swimming.
And our local kid here,
semifinals?
Luke Hop,
Was
yeah,
semifinals run
he won
today?
his semifinal, going third into the final. So that's gonna.
So
by the
that's
time
exciting.
this podcast airs, he'll have hopefully won a gold medal.
Yeah, that
We'll
would
see.
be cool.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
I know all this Olympicness.
Well, yeah, I'm just laying there in
Love
my
it.
chair watching the Olympics.
There's so much on, and I mean, historically you used to turn on the Olympics at like prime time, and they showed you all the stuff, but they can't do that anymore because of social media. It like if someone wins, you know right away.
Yeah, you know instantly.
So they're airing it like all kind of live. So it's like weird times a day, like weird. Everything's weird.
Yeah, like if Luke Hobson's final tomorrow is at 10:30 a.m.
Right.
And that's nighttime and.
Are you gonna go?
Or evening.
Are you gonna go watch it?
I'll
with-
probably go watch it with somebody, or just come home and watch it. Hey, it's on. Do we have Peacock?
Yeah,
Yeah, so it'll be on Peacock, I guess, because that's the live version.
it's probably on on one of the channels.
Okay, I'll have to check that out tonight. We'll see about that.
Okay.
They did a little bit of the women's gymnastics today too. Simone Biles.
I think they were the like qualifying.
She hurt her
qualifiers.
calf.
Oh shit! Really?
They wrapped it all up, and then she
Oh.
still got the highest score ever
Oh,
on the
good
vault.
lord!
Ever in the Olympic history. On the
Wow.
vault. Yeah. So she actually did a little bit of a bounce, but her difficulty is so high. She can
doesn't,
fall down,
yeah.
roll down, and stand back
And
up,
still probably win.
and still probably win
Because
because
her
her
difficulty level.
yeah, and she hits
points.
all those
Yeah.
tricks. But did
I
you
didn't know
know?
that.
I was asking you how much she weighs. She weighs. I mean, how
Tall she
is
was.
She's 4'8".
Yeah, for some reason I thought she was 4'11".
And Skylar
She
said
is
that, and I
not.
said, I think you're right. She is 4'8".
Yep, I was wrong.
And the tallest girl on the Olympic team
Is
is
4'11"?
No,
Oh.
is 5'5".
Whoa,
Mhm. Yeah,
that's pretty tall for
and
a
the other girl,
gymnast.
and the Jade Carey is 5'1".
Okay,
The other girl's 5'5", another girl's 5'3". So they have
Wow.
taller
that
people
is
on our
pretty
team.
taller. Yeah.
And then one other one is 4'11". I think it's a little Riviera or whatever her name is. Riviera,
I don't know.
something like that. How do I know all these names?
I know
Because I sit there and watch it.
because you're watching TV all day.
Yeah,
You're absorbing something. So,
So,
all right,
yeah. Otherwise, I don't really like the gymnastics, but I like watching that Simone Biles.
she's pretty damn good.
Yeah, and our gymnastic team's pretty interesting to watch. That's for sure.
Well, we're usually pretty good.
We're usually way better than the men. The men might do better this year. Who knows? But I don't
I
really
know
watch
our
the
men's team usually. Actually, I think they did well in the last Olympics. I think they got silver
No.
as
I
like a
doubt it.
team. No, I think they did.
Really?
They weirdly did really good.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Didn't know that at all. I mean, you know what was disappointing about the Olympics?
What?
The opening ceremonies.
I know.
What the heck
We
was
didn't
that?
even.
It wasn't very fun.
I kind of fell asleep during it.
Yeah, I was kind of dozing off. We ate dinner, and then we had a couple people over.
And I didn't, which then I've heard, I think it might have gotten better
I don't think so.
because like Celine Dion performed and apparently
see
that
that.
was amazing.
Didn't see that.
Well, we
Lady-
stopped watching
I
it.
thought Lady Gaga's performance was not
And
great.
so I think
That
it maybe got
seems
better
silly
at
to
the
me.
end. So maybe we'd fast forward to the end.
Well, they probably erased it by now.
You erased it?
I believe so.
Oh, okay, just joking.
Well, there's too many things on the freaking DVR.
Okay.
Had to erase them all. You know what? You know what was crazy about this wedding? I'm going back to the wedding because
Okay.
we didn't finish with that.
What?
Is I was trying to be this nice guy because it was an hour and
Oh
15
my
minutes away.
God.
So I decided to rent a van.
Well, I mean, part of this nice guy is that there is 1, 2, 3, 7 of us in our family unit.
Right, and I don't want to. I don't
And-
want to get rooms up there for two
Yeah,
night
we
minimum
didn't
and
want to
everything.
stay, and so we were going to drive, but we would have to take 2 cars with 7 people.
Right.
So we're like, oh well, let's get maybe like a van, throw a couple other people in there,
Mhm.
call it good.
Yeah, so we had a total of like 12 people. It
Yeah.
turned out to be 11, but I go rent a passenger van, looking all over for it. Can't find one because it's so busy. Finally found one from Budget Rent-A-Car.
Right.
Great. Good. They have one. Great. They have one.
Awesome. We got a rental.
Yeah. And I'll make this short. So Tanner and I go swim at the lake, then we go down there to the airport to pick it up. And I'm thinking we're going to be like 15, 20 minutes to pick
I
this thing up.
didn't.
big ass long line.
Only because my sister had, I don't know, maybe this might have been like last summer, but had went to rent they were going to rent a car to drive to Idaho. So it was just like less gas mileage and wasn't putting mileage on their car. And the same thing, had to wait in line, a budget for an hour.
Right. So that's what we did.
So I was like, this isn't going to be good. A heads up.
I don't know why these rental car people do that. They literally had 2 people working and one was in training.
Right.
With a line of at least 50.
That's insane.
It was like 50 cars, let's say.
Oh my God.
And so me and this other guy in line were counting them all. And why wouldn't they open another computer and still help other people out? Is there a manager that can help them out, speed things
like
up?
on a Saturday,
why you
it's
have
going to be a
line
busy
going.
day.
Yeah, and it's so funny. And this happened when we went to Hawaii. I was telling this guy, we were at the rental car place. And there was nobody in line. This Hawaiian woman is waiting on us. And she goes, I'm with your sister and your mom.
Yeah, there was literally 3, I think maybe 2 or 3 cars in line with you guys.
Yeah, there's no one in line with us. They were just waiting still. And so the girl goes away, just walks away mid-sentence, stops everything, walks away. So I tell Kylie's sister, I said, oh, she's probably taking her lunch break. So we start laughing, right?
Because you're
So
joking.
she comes back in about literally 5 minutes. Took forever. And she has a burrito on her plate. A plate. So she went
taking a lunch
in the
break.
back room, heated a burrito, mid sentence of saying what kind of car we wanted, ringing us up, and then we go back to what we were doing. I thought that was so funny.
Maybe
So
your blood sugar was getting low.
I was like, well, maybe it's close to lunchtime. Everybody's on their break, and they don't care. They just go on their break, even though there's a massive
that's
line.
insane.
Wouldn't they wait till the line goes down, and they
I
kind of
would.
break for lunch or whatever?
Yeah.
When you're busy at work, you don't get lunch until later, or sometimes you don't get lunch.
Right.
It's just
I just think of the other people.
So when I finally get all the way up there, hour and a half in line, no text, no email, nothing, she says, oh, sorry, sir, that came back damaged. We don't have one now.
We don't have a van for you.
I'm like, she goes, but I'll give you 2 cars for the same price. I go,
Like,
I don't
I
want
got 2 cars at home.
Right, I don't want 2 cars because I
I
don't
need to
even
put
want
11 people in a vehicle.
Right, 'cause I don't want 2 drivers. I want one person to drive. It's
That
going
was
to be a
the
DD,
thing.
you
Yeah.
know? So anyway, we ended up getting a minivan and still had to take Kylie's car.
Right.
So, and we had to have
That's
2
all right.
drivers.
It worked out, though.
It worked out. We made it back and we all did good. Thanks, Tanner and Allie, for
thanks,
driving.
guys, for driving. That was great.
They're a couple and they had to split up driving-wise because they both had to drive 1 car.
Right.
So that's nuts, dear.
That
Do you know
is
who
nuts.
we? Do you know who we?
Do you know who we're not going to cheers today?
Who?
Budget rentals.
Not gonna cheers them. No.
Not going to
Yeah.
cheers them.
And you know who we definitely didn't want driving the cars back from the wedding?
Right.
These guys right here.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
430 National.
Great American Storage
America.
and Reno Yard.
For all your outdoor storage needs. One of the big events of the week was our dog got sliced.
Nora Jones.
Another $1,000. $1,000.
So, I know. This has thoroughly convinced me that I'm going to get pet insurance.
It's too late. We've already spent
It's
so
not
much
too late.
money. It doesn't even
It's not
matter.
too late.
I guess
She's
what
a
if-
puppy. There's going to be more.
How can the dog go to the doctor this much? This is
Right.
insane.
Where
I
think
come from, dogs don't go to the doctor.
I think that's not true. Your mom takes
No.
the dogs to the vet like constantly.
When I was younger, we never did.
Yeah, they didn't.
No, I don't know.
I'm sure you did.
I have no idea, but you first of all, you purchase these dogs,
right.
and then you have to take them to the doctor or the vet every second.
Yeah, when they're little, they have to go all the
yeah,
time.
she sliced her like Achilles or
Kind
whatever,
of that little
right
like
next,
skin, the area of that what I guess would be like an Achilles tendony area.
like right next to the Achilles, let's call it,
Yeah.
where our ankle is, kind of right
Yeah.
between. Let's just say it's right between like our ankle and our Achilles.
yeah, it's
that
like the
little
webbing
spot,
between the ankle and
real
the Achilles.
thin, and it sliced and apparently went all the way through.
We'll go
and
all the way through.
We sat on it for what 2-3
2
days and
days.
tried to close it up. And
Well, we sat on it like, oh, maybe it'll just kind of start healing on its own and it's fine. Didn't heal at all.
dog's trying to lick it and eat it and it's bleeding and blood all over
Actually,
her
she
bed.
only bled a little bit.
It was actually just like raw
It
meat.
was just meat. I know.
But-
I was kind of calling her meat curtains for a few days.
That's disgusting, Kylie. That's I mean, if those in the pornographic industry know what that means, then
well,
you know what it looks like.
it was literally
Those
fleshy
listeners that don't want to
ankle
hear that
meat
stuff.
curtains.
Those listeners that don't want to hear that, it was just a gash. Let's call it.
But so we had to
Is a
take her
gash
in.
and a meat curtain the same thing?
Oh, yes. In Nora's life, yes.
Yeah.
So she had to go in and got 7 stitches. We've been kind
now
of
we got to wrap the thing up again. She's
we've
trying
been
to eat it.
wrapping it up so that she doesn't have to wear the cone all the time.
Yeah, so you're putting on a little Benadryl to keep her
Yeah, so
doped
she's
up.
taking better. Well, they were gonna like give her like big drugs to drug her up, and I was like, kind of felt bad.
Right. And then right before we got on the air here, right before we sat down to record this, the dog, because I made a pizza today, and there's 2 pretty big pieces, not little pieces.
Oh
Might have been 3.
no, I think there's only 2 up
There's
there.
2, but I looked, the pizza's gone. Where's the?
Well,
I'm
the
like-
dog's being quiet, not following
Yeah.
us, which you know is a
I'm
problem.
like, what's going on? I look, a pizza's gone. It's
Pizza's
pretty far
gone.
up the counter. She had to claw for that
She's-
stuff and drag it to
She's
her.
got a new leg. She's a new lease on life.
Yeah.
She can jump up there.
So yeah, and on top of the stitches and everything, the dog's bringing up diarrhea tonight.
No, she won't.
She'll be farting.
Maybe. My favorite thing though, so
I
it
hate
takes
dog farts, man.
it
Ugh,
takes
dog
2 of
farts
us
stink.
to wrap the leg up because you have to hold her down and
It's
then
like
I wrap
superhuman
it.
strength. This dog.
So I was dying because I don't know. Yesterday, every day we were wrapping it. You're holding her head down, and you're like whisper in her ear, "Bitches get stitches." I was
That-
like, what?
That was pretty funny. I don't know why, because I had to put my head like on the dog's
Yeah,
head
I
and try to
know.
calm her down. So I'm like, bitches get stitches.
And she did.
Yeah, but she definitely
It
had to
did.
get-
It did make my
she
day.
had to get stitches. Thanks, Keeks.
Yep, I
Maybe
loved
that's the
it.
new name for the podcast.
I
now.
know. And also, weirdly, since I've been rewatching Pretty Little Liars, I swear to God, they might have said that within that show. So it reminded me of that also.
I don't think that's the same. Bitches get.
It's snitches get
oh,
stitches.
snitches. Yeah, like snitches get stitches.
In this case, bitches get stitches.
I'm just hoping no more stitches or whatever. This doctor thing.
Right.
I hate going to the vet. I mean, do people out there like going to the
No,
vet? 'Cause
I don't think
like
anybody
going to the
likes
vet.
going to the vet.
It takes forever.
It does.
It's a ripoff, and they know when they sit you down to say, "We're going to go over the pricing with you."
right.
Everybody there, no one ever wants to pay a vet.
No.
Like it's just, you just don't
well,
want to.
because you're usually not going on like good terms. You're going because something happened.
you're not getting a well checkup.
Yeah. Those ones aren't
You don't-
bad.
Yeah, but you don't take your dog for well checkups.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Once a year. Yeah, you do.
Well, we're not. She's not going them.
Yeah, she is.
We're not doing that with our dog.
They have to get shots.
Is that a well checkup?
Yeah, they do them at the well checkup.
Oh. How much
They're
does that cost?
They're a little bit like kids. Like you got to get them checked up on.
And how much does that cost?
I think they raised their price like $150.
Our dog doesn't need a well checkup because she's there every week.
Right.
That's
I
like
know
she-
they're like, we normally like to do a little bit of blood work. I'm like, we had
Yeah.
it done 3 weeks
like,
ago.
we're-
She doesn't
I
need
go,
blood work.
What's the bare minimum that we can
Yeah, we're
spend and
like,
do to get this stitched up?
Just give her some
Oh, it's
stitches.
1,000. But we should do some blood. No, we
We're
don't
like,
need blood.
no
we
blood
need
work.
blood work.
We
don't
literally
need-
just got it
You
done
want
and
blood
it's
work?
fine.
It just takes them out of the gash.
I know. I'm like, she was asleep for an hour and a half 3 weeks ago. She's fine.
Right.
A little bit of sedation is going to not kill her this
The
time.
only good thing is when she was down, they cut her
did trim
nails.
her nails. So that was nice.
That saved us a little grief.
Saved us
little-
an additional $20. They do it for free.
Oh, really? Is that what they do? That's free?
It's part of the service of putting them like to asleep.
Right.
How,
Kind of like
how
I got
nice.
free 2 cars the budget.
Right.
Backfired. Everything's backfiring this week, but
Ugh.
including us doing this podcast on a Sunday.
Right. We had the cars all had to go in. It was just a week of how much like money can you spend in a week on bullshit?
I know. We started off the week doing good. We went to early movie. Was that last Sunday or Monday? We saw Twisters.
I think that was Sunday. Yeah.
Twisters.
Twisters.
Not Twisters with Glen Powell.
Oh my god, I love Glenn.
Yeah,
I don't know
why
if
do you like him so
I
much?
think I just like his name.
Are you just like a crush on him? Like he's good
No.
looking? He's kind of good looking.
You know he's good looking, but I think I just like
mean,
that his
he's-
name is Glenn.
Oh, you just like that his
I
name is
just
Glenn?
like it that his name's Glenn.
What was his name in the movie? Do you even know? Justin?
No.
Trevor?
But
No.
they called him by his last name.
Rooster?
No, that was
Oh, that's the wrong movie. Yeah.
no, I don't remember what his name was.
But it was weird. I
I
don't
can't
know why.
remember the girl's name.
I don't
either,
know why I
though.
was thinking. I couldn't remember his
I
name.
couldn't remember the girl's
They called him
name
like Tornado Wrangler or something like that.
Oh yeah, it was a tornado wrangler.
Yeah, Tornado Wrangler. What was his name?
I don't know.
Justin Travis? I got.
I don't know.
just
I don't
wanna
have my
look-
phone on me
let's-
either.
Oh, you're always supposed to bring the phone to the podcast because I need you to look something up.
Well,
I needed you
I
right
didn't
now.
do it.
But anyway, Twisters. That was a good movie. I
I
recommend it.
liked
Go
it.
out and
I
see
was
it.
a little worried that it was going to be like they're basically redid Twister and it had no like original
It
storyline.
was totally
It was
different.
totally
Yeah.
different.
And I like the character that Glenn, the Tornado Wrangler.
yeah.
I like to take the spin on it. It
I
was
did
good.
too. And at first, like, because does play like a great arrogant asshole. And so I thought that he was going to be like, they kind of opened him up like that.
They wanted
and
you,
you're like,
and then
man.
and then you started to like him.
and then
yeah.
you like started to see different sides of him and everything. And so he wasn't an arrogant asshole.
It was good though.
It was
guy's-
good. I liked it.
Guy's gonna be in a lot of movies. He's just one of those guys.
I dig it.
that
They're
people are
apparently
gonna be wanting to
doing
see.
another Top Gun 3.
Yeah, it's in the works or
Yeah.
whatever. So that'll be good. That was the best movie of last year, Top Gun. Or what was it called again? Was it called
Maverick.
Top Gun?
Maverick.
Oh, Maverick. Yeah. What's the new one gonna be called?
I don't know, but I'm excited about that.
Yep, that'll be good.
That will be good.
We also there's been a lot of a buzz and talk about the Bachelorette. I know this.
There has
I
been?
don't know. We were talking about the Bachelorette. We watched
Oh.
it every week though. But that guy Devin,
Ugh,
people think if you're watching it, people think that he's gonna be if he doesn't
I don't
win,
think so. I don't think so.
he'll be the next Bachelor.
I don't think he will.
You know, even though he
I don't
doesn't
think
have
he
a
will.
6-pack and he's got a kind of a flabbier body and everything.
He's got a dad bod.
Yeah, but people
He's
seem,
got a dad bod at like 26, which is never
Yeah.
a good sign for
people
your
seem
future.
to like that.
I mean,
And-
that's great.
And
We're
people actually
accepting
kind of
and
liked his personality because
I
he
don't.
he stuck up for the one guy, the
kinda
love
get
virgin,
that.
Sam, the love virgin.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's almost just like he's trying too hard to
Yeah,
be like
maybe
get
he
the
is.
attention of her and like. I don't think that it's an act. I think that's truly what he's like.
Yeah, I don't.
But
I don't think it's.
I
an
think
act
he's
either.
like that in with anybody, real thing. Like he's just like
Yeah, you say
kind
you
of
were-
annoying and trying
yeah.
too hard, and
Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know.
I'm not a fan.
I'm not a huge fan
He
either.
reminds me of someone from my past as well, so also
Oh,
I don't take him.
That's why you're. That's yeah. You're. They have the love virgin guy.
Did he get kicked off?
You know,
this
he
time?
made it through.
I couldn't remember. Oh, he was the last one picked.
He's the guy.
huh?
Love virgin means I guess he's never
He's
been
never
in love.
been in
I mean, it's kind of a
love.
weird way to frame it or whatever.
Well, I think they were trying
and
to
he's
be
the
like
guy who wouldn't take his
catchy.
robe off
Right at
during
the
the
at the
striptease act.
which I did make you get off your chair and show me some of those moves to see if you could do them.
I can't do this
You
kind of moves. I'm
cannot
not
do
26 years old.
I
like
don't
these
think you
guys.
could do them then.
Yeah, I
Dude,
could.
you can't move. You can't do like a hip roll. You can't do those moves.
Yeah, apparently you didn't go to the wedding last night
You
because
didn't-
I dancing like crazy and my hips were shaking.
They were not.
Yeah, I see
not
me
like
dance.
that.
You see me dance with Max.
They were not
Like the
moving
two-
like
I mean,
that.
Max
though.
is probably the top dancer. I'm the second.
Okay, dokes. That's
If Max is the top
no,
dancer, which he is, I'll give him that because he's like a professional dancer. I'm a close second.
I can guarantee you
And I was
that
going
Max is
1-to-1
not
with him.
saying that same thing today.
I was going 1-to-1 with him.
He's probably like, "Did you see how Eric was dancing? It's not good."
You know how you have like dance offs 1-to-1? He would do a move, I would do a move. He would do a move, I would do a move.
Yikes!
Everybody
didn't see that,
Everybody
actually.
surrounded us and stuff.
Ew.
And we were-
No, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
I missed all of that.
Oh, you weren't there?
No.
Oh yeah, me and Max were going at it,
Oh.
and I was like copying his moves because
Oh God, I'm sad
yeah.
I missed this. I can only imagine what those moves looks like, and I hope that somebody got that on film.
everybody kept saying it was great.
Yeah, great entertainment.
Right.
I didn't say it was great dancing.
The other guy on The Bachelor,
What guy?
Sam. Now, you know what
Sam.
people are saying that he reminds everybody of?
The contractor Sam.
The
Okay.
contractor, who like was pushing himself on her, making her uncomfortable, and she was like, "Stop it!" Kind of like he was like, "How you doing?" And just starts making out with her.
She was not saying stop it.
Well, no, she was saying she was feeling awkward that he was like pushing herself on him.
When?
then he
When
got-
did she feel awkward?
When they were together at the end of the show, the cocktail party,
They were making out a lot.
they were still making out, but she was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" He was kneeling down and pushing himself.
She was
against her.
joking when she was saying that.
I don't know. I think she was a little awkward with it.
I don't think so.
I feel that. But people are saying he reminds them, and watch closely, of Juan Pablo.
Oh.
Like how he
Okay, I'll
Juan
have to
Pablo,
pay attention.
Juan Pablo was the worst or the most
Oh, I
villainized
hated
bachelor
Juan
of all
Pablo.
time. But this guy's got the same arrogance.
Of Juan Pablo.
And this
He
guy
is arrogant.
This guy only he doesn't care about Jen. He
Oh,
cares
no, no,
about
no.
himself
Oh,
only.
for sure.
And so he has that same Juan Pablo arrogance.
Interesting. Okay.
And so he, even if you think about it, he kind of acts and looks like
I'm
him
gonna
a
have to
little bit.
pay more attention now.
I was thinking about that. I go,
If
I
he
think
starts going,
that's right.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Look at me. It's okay. That's why I used to
Then we
say
got
to
a
Kylie
problem.
when we were watching the Juan
I'll probably
Pablo
used to say
series.
all the time.
Like, "Kylie, look at me. It's okay.
Look at me.
Look at my eyes.
It's
Look at my eyes. It's okay." And so Juan Pablo's daughter was on American Idol.
She was?
Yeah, she auditioned.
Oh, I think I remember that.
I don't know if she made it past the Hollywood week. She made it to Hollywood though. But he has like a teenage daughter with
Yeah.
somebody. So
Yikes. Okay, I have to pay attention.
pretty
I am real
interesting.
glad that
You know oh, go ahead.
to the Bachelor here that what's his name, Aaron left. That's who you're gonna
What
talk
do you-
about?
Is read my mind?
Yes.
I did not like what he did.
I did not like.
He's a
Neither did
douchebag
Jen.
dick.
She was pissed.
Okay, first of all, he left her with a cliffhanger. Some guys aren't here for the right reason, and I have to leave. So she's like, okay,
Well,
well,
explain
who?
yourself. I
Explain
can't.
why
You have
or
to
who
figure
or
it out
what.
yourself.
And you have to
Fuck
figure
you,
it out.
buddy.
How she's supposed to figure it out?
Right. Like, can I get a hint? Like,
Yeah,
come on.
If someone's lying to you, you may never figure it out.
Right.
I mean,
What
until
if
you
he's
get
just doing it
engaged.
to be like an a-hole when he leaves?
That was the stupidest.
I did
he
not
should
like
be,
that.
I don't invite him to the tell-all thing.
Ugh.
That guy's
But-
like, okay. Now here's the other thing about
What?
this guy. So this guy comes on to The Bachelor. His dream deal is to be a Air Force pilot,
Be in the Air Force,
a
yeah.
fighter pilot. His dream career is that.
Yeah.
So do you really think this guy's there to find love and get married?
No.
He needs to be a pilot.
He's going to be moving around and shit
Now-
until he gets his life figured out.
Yeah, and he,
It's
I
training.
don't know if he would have got picked to go to do that at that time or not, or he knew about it, but he probably did.
I would say,
I was
well,
thinking maybe,
yes.
but so
Maybe he
if-
thought that maybe he just figured if they fell in love, then she would follow him.
no, you don't even you don't have time to get married. He's only 20
Oh,
something
no,
years
because
old.
he had to.
He's there for
One,
the-
he was married before and got divorced.
Yeah, so it's safe to say he was there for the wrong reasons,
Right.
and he's telling these guys aren't right.
Maybe
So
he's
he's
there for the wrong reasons because he has a pearl necklace on, and I think that he likes dick.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah. That's probably.
So I think
most of
there's
it.
many wrong reasons.
Yeah, I believe that guy is going to get lambasted and roasted on the tell-all.
Oh yeah.
And he only wants his face on camera, and he thinks he's hot shit, and he's a piece
and
of
he's
shit.
not.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure his pearl necklace is.
And
also
guess who
fake.
is? He's like,
My brother.
the other guy,
I can't remember who his
and
brother
Eric,
is.
his brother is Noah, he was still married to a bachelorette.
I
He
still
got,
don't know who
he got-
Noah is.
He got married on Bachelor in Paradise,
Oh,
and he is very popular.
I cannot think of
And,
who Noah is. But
Yeah,
it's
you
fine.
would see him if you know him. But anyway, another thing that sums it up is his best friend in the house was that Sam, the contractor.
Right.
He was like, I'm going to miss my bro Sam,
Ew.
who doesn't give a shit about anybody.
No. He
else.
just cares about himself. Which, yeah, if you're becoming best friends with like the douchiest guy in the house, then what does that say about you?
Right. So anyway, that Sam guy's gonna become the major villain for sure. He
Oh,
already
yeah.
kind of has, and this other guy's gonna get roasted. Enough about the Bachelor, though, right?
I know it's only 3
I think
weeks
people
in.
like to hear about it. I don't know. Maybe
I
they
don't
do.
know.
Maybe they don't. The last thing we'll talk about on TV here is Sandoval dropped the lawsuit now.
I told you he did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, he dropped it because
Because he got so much shit.
yeah, he got so much shit. But if he didn't get shit, he wouldn't have dropped it.
Oh no, definitely not.
Yeah, he would have probably just kept it. So who knows?
For sure.
You know what? Maybe we can get Sandoval to sponsor this product. Honey, guess what time it is?
Happy hour?
Yep, I made your favorite Juicy Tits Vodka cocktail.
Fantastic. Thanks, babe. Love you.
And I love you. And your Juicy Tits.
Go to juicytitsvodka.com to get your own bottle of Juicy Tits, where life is the party.
I don't think Juicy Tits wants Sandoval to sponsor that.
They probably do. They like
I
the
don't
social
know.
media feeds or whatever. What happens if he has Instagram, he canceled his account? He didn't block it, he has deleted it.
Why?
Did he get it all back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he did something like that. So that was probably a gimmick too.
Yes. There's
Because
no
he
way in
lives
hell.
for so-
Yes.
that's his living.
Right.
Social
and that's
media is his
his
living.
ego cannot handle life without it.
Right. Funny that we didn't really know this, but there was a sewage spill in Tahoe. We just found out
Yeah.
about.
But then apparently it was like Thursday, but then like today everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, they must have just been posting articles
Yeah,
on it.
something.
I think it might have been in the bigger news or something like that. And so
Oh.
I think that's why, because there was articles on it. But
So gross.
yeah, some guy was drilling for a pipe, and usually it's marked out. So they say he just drilled in the wrong spot
Ooh.
and drilled down with a drill to put a light post in or something. And,
Oh.
I mean, he had to drill down.
Oh yes, like a crosswalk thing or something.
Yeah,
I
so you
did see
probably
that,
did have
yeah.
to drill down 3 feet or something. Who knows, you know?
Whoops.
And so nailed the sewer. It flooded the parking lot. Businesses are
Bleh.
closed for 7 days. And
So gross.
Tanner and I swam in the lake, and
Yeah.
Tanner was thinking there was a couple of murky spots. I was wondering, that seemed weird.
Ew.
So we could have been
no,
swimming in some
no.
sewage for all we know.
Ew.
But they test it and it's safe now. But they don't clean it up really. I think it just dissipates.
Probably.
And what do the turds dissipate?
Yeah, eventually they sink
Oh,
down,
Oh, that's
or do they float?
That's so effing. I don't know.
Those boats
do you-
turn them up.
Do you know that if you eat an apple, your turds float?
No, like why?
If you eat an apple, this has only come from my dad. My dad told me this.
How does your dad know
He
this?
used to eat an apple a day.
Okay.
Every day, in the morning he would take an apple with him and eat it.
Okay.
And so he said he started noticing his turds float.
And
So when
he's
he stopped,
associate with apple.
So when he stopped doing the apple, the turds didn't float anymore. They
Huh.
sunk to the bottom of the toilet bowl.
Interesting.
I mean, people out there, if you want to experiment with this, try it out. But
Huh.
an apple makes your turds float.
Interesting.
So I don't know what else makes your
Okay.
turds float, but
Okie dokes. Learn something new.
an apple a day makes your turds float.
Okay.
Right?
Keeps the gastrologist away.
I got to ask my dad a little more about that. If that's true.
I don't think you need to ask any more about
Yeah.
that.
I don't think anybody wants to know about that.
Right. I'm sure I want to know
This
about
might
that.
be our worst podcast yet. Dan edited the whole thing to nothing. Just put episode 167 up and just empty with
Just a
sound.
dead
No,
air.
just the intro and then the ending. Nothing in the middle. People listening, go, I'm
you know
turning this
what?
one off.
I think that they're right now.
But you know what's another interesting thing?
What?
Since we talk about sewage and gross stuff. Those Yeti or Hydro Flask or Yeti water bottles.
With water, any water bottle for that matter.
Any water bottle. What happened was I was using mine for months and weeks, and I looked in there. There's mold all inside
Well,
it.
yeah, I didn't. I just assumed that you were washing it out.
No, I just rinsed it out.
Yeah,
I didn't know
I wasn't
mold's
paying
collecting in
attention
the
to
thing.
you. I didn't.
It was like bad mold.
It was horrible.
Like how many months or weeks or years have I been
right.
drinking
Well, you
mold?
also put liquid IV in there, so the sugar just like feeds it.
Right. And when I took those,
Oh, it was
so
like
if anybody
slimy.
I mean, do you
and
think the kids and stuff wash theirs out?
probably not.
And their
Probably not.
gasket, it's the gasket. is
Yeah,
what
the
gets-
rubber
the rubber
gasket
rubber,
underneath
the
it.
rubber gasket.
Yeah.
It's all you actually within the rubber gasket. There's a little groove in there.
Yeah,
you
you
actually
sit
put
on-
like a little needle in there or something. You can
Not
push
a needle.
whatever, a needle or something pointy.
I actually know what I
use
like.
a butter knife.
You know what I use?
What?
I use a barbecue skewer.
Oh, you do? And
Yeah.
you go in that little groove, and then
Yeah.
mold comes out.
Ew. Maybe you should use
Not
the
now,
butter-
because now I clean them once a week because I'm all paranoid about
right.
it. But
throw them in the dishwasher,
Yeah.
everybody.
you'd be surprised. You'll see little fragments in there. It's mold.
Mm-hmm.
So you really have to wash these things out. Because I use
you
I use a Yeti for my coffee, and then I use a Hydro Flask. Wait, I don't know, Hydro Flask.
You have use a hydro flask.
I use
and a
multiple
Yeti.
of these. I used to bag on Kylie so bad. Now
so
I use
bad
these
on me.
fucking
I know
bottles
you use
every
3
second.
different bottles a day.
Now I'm embarrassed.
You should
now
be.
I'm embarrassed.
You should be.
Yeah, I have 3.
3.
Yeah.
So do I. So
But the best thing about the coffee is that I make it in the morning. I make it at 4:30 in the morning, and I don't drink it till 7:30
right.
ish, 7:20, and it stays hot.
And you
in that
close the
cup.
lid. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
will
like a
stay-
hot night.
uh-huh.
It's actually, I mean, if I drank it right away, it'd burn my tongue. But it's actually a nice, perfect hot cup of coffee.
I know they're pretty amazing.
so-
you all judged me years ago when I got on this before Yetis were cool.
Right. We probably have like $15,000 worth of Yetis in
Right.
the house.
Like everybody judged me so badly for buying these like overpriced coolers and cups and stuff. And now like everybody wants them and has them and
I know. You got to remind me to call the kids. And when Skylar's here for a
clean
week.
your
so
shit. Put it in
yeah,
the dishwasher.
I was like, you better. Oh, I want to see. I'm going to have her open her Hydro Flask and let me look at it because she lives in Hawaii. Really mold there,
oh my God, yeah, that's bad.
big time.
The humidity, yeah.
Yeah, big time mold.
Yeah.
It's kind of gross.
Let's check hers out when she gets home. Let's take out her gasket.
Check out your gasket. Life with Air podcast is brought to you by Petrilla Concrete Construction. And we're going to give a shout out to Michael Weems' collection in Palm Springs, in which, bless you,
Thank you. Sorry.
that was the weirdest, that sneeze sounded like a
coming.
fart or something.
What? No, it doesn't.
But bless you, dear.
Thank you.
The Waints, we're going to Palm Springs in October, so
yeah. We're going to
yeah.
take them to see the Michael Weems
we're going to Michael
collection.
Weems' collection. Maybe they can buy some vintage porn.
You never know.
Yeah, we're gonna buy an ornament for our tree though. For
Yeah, we
sure.
are.
Yeah, can't wait. We're not gonna buy the orange and the dick like OJ or whatever he said. Or he said there's a black dick and an orange to celebrate.
Oh,
the,
yes. Well, he's going to
OJ's.
have a new stuff out, too. So,
Yeah. So
a
anyway,
new holiday collection.
yeah. So we'll be excited to get that. If you like this podcast, everything but this
Maybe
episode,
every other episode.
every other episode but this episode, please rate us a 5. Follow us, share us with a friend. You just click copy link and send us to a friend and have us listen to us. It seems like we get a lot of listens on our we always get a lot of listens on the Newport one.
I know.
Every time.
It's true. I don't
Lots
know
of
if it's.
listens.
I don't know if it's like just. I don't know. Maybe we pimp out the location better.
Maybe we just seem
and
to pimp
stuff,
it out a
or
little more,
just
or
your
people just like
parents'
my parents
combo.
or
I
whatever.
don't know.
But everybody loves my mom on the podcast. My mom was a
Yeah.
hoot at the wedding last night.
Your mom is always a hoot.
Yeah. I mean, no one would guess she's 75 years old and she's hanging out. She hangs out with all the young people.
Yes, she does.
And all the kids love her. They just want to hang out with grandma.
That's because she's
And-
not like a typical grandma.
Yeah, she vapes.
Yes, she
That was-
will vape.
She thought, I'm not going to say the name. One of our relatives gave a vape thing. It tastes like cotton. I did a little dabble of it. It tastes like cotton candy or something like that, which I don't smoke at all. I just was drunk. And so my mom's like, she gave this to me. Don't show anybody. Then she proceeds to tell everybody. But I think my mom thought it was pot or something.
Oh,
It's just
not.
like it
It's
tastes
just like a yeah.
it's just nicotine, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's like a cigarette, but
Yeah.
And so I thought it was funny. But she's like,
I
my
know.
mom's cool.
I know. She's like, don't tell anyone. But then she literally was whipping it out every second.
Yeah. Don't show anybody.
Is that thing gone? She just smoked. Did she vape it all?
No, I don't even think she enjoyed it that much. I think she enjoyed.
I doubt. I have a feeling she might
it's
have
like passing it around,
enjoyed it more than you
yeah,
think.
Try to hit.
She's sitting at home
Try
hitting that vape.
Yeah. Try a hit of this. But I said it was good. Now we know what to get her for Christmas.
A vape, yeah. Vape pen. Maybe we can get her some mother's milk flavor.
Yeah, I'll just get her a gift card for the vape store.
Perfect.
But vaping's bad for you, though. I think
It is.
Is smoking the same or worse for you, or the same or whatever? I don't know.
I think they say that vaping's actually worse now
Than smoking.
for your lungs. Yeah, because it.
Yeah, I don't want my kids to vape.
Well, I think it's
to
because
dabble in it.
Well, no, it's also like you don't have to go outside to smoke. You can like hit it wherever essentially.
Yeah, because it doesn't smell
And
bad.
so
make your
I think
clothes smell bad.
people are kind of doing it more than they would smoke a cigarette, and
Oh.
it's still getting. It's like has a different effect on the lungs than the cigarettes because there's no tar and stuff. But you get like the popcorn lungs they call it.
It's the chemicals.
Yeah.
It's still
So it hasn't been around for very long, but they're saying like they're seeing stuff already.
I see kids, and I mean kids being like, let's just call them early 20 kids that hit that pen or whatever you want to call it every 3 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Just nonstop.
So and you're not. It's not like you're smoking
Anything
a
you do
cigarette
that much
every.
can't be
Right.
good for you.
Right. Right.
So watch out, kids out there.
Should get your lungs checked.
Get your lungs checked or whatever, but you'll find out sooner
Become
or
a
later.
pulmonologist because you'll have a job.
Ooh, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Pulmonologist.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, dear, we struggled through this, but we got through.
Oh, are we done?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
was
that
fast.
time.
Or did you?
Last call.
Did you shorten this?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't know exactly how many minutes, but we're at 38
Oh,
minutes
that
right now.
flew.
so-
Time flies, honey.
I know you like that. It's still ringing though. We're gonna. Who we cheersing today?
Oh, I think we got to cheers to Brooke and Dante.
Brooke and Dante, the newlyweds.
Yes, congratulations,
Yeah.
guys.
They did these vows at their wedding.
Oh my God, their vows were so good.
Like it literally was in like a book, and Brooks was as long as a book, and it wasn't boring. And it was very
No.
witty and fun, and you really understand their relationship when they read
Yes.
their vows like that. And then Dante's, you understand his relationship.
Yeah, they were really good vows.
Yeah, that was a good part. Usually it's kind of boring. That was a pretty good part of the ceremony. I
Yeah,
thought.
and I will say that Sean's speech was also he hit it out of the park again.
I heard that. I didn't hear it. I was out.
You didn't? Oh, you missed it. It was really good.
Yeah,
He kind of makes it so little like Dr. Seussy like rhyming poem thing.
he does.
It was really good though. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good. Was Brooker crying? Brooker Kelly crying?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of funny, so you kind of didn't really
Right.
get sad.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That was good.
It was cute.
Yeah, I heard a few. I mean, a few of the speeches, not all the speeches, but I must have went out to the bar. No wonder I was not paying attention.
Right. Roofing yourself.
Yeah, roofing myself. Well, they had these little glasses, so I
I
was like, "Oh,
know.
just give me two,"
Right.
and it acted like I'm bringing one. I drink them both.
Right. Well, it's fine.
Joe was like, "You always had two drinks in your hand." I'm like, "Oh yeah, tell me," but I feel it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel it today.
I know why now.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
Wouldn't trade the night away. It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. Subscribe or follow us on wherever you get your podcasts, or just go to our website at lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Love you, baby.
Love you, baby.